Nerd alert!
Got Avengers 196, first appearance of Taskmaster. I would assume this is going down in recent assessment just because, but Taskmaster survived the Black Widow movie, so it might be returning at some point. This one has, I don't know if you can see it there, but it's got a little like printing or binding, cutting line here. It's not something that's actually done after the fact. But let's see what we need to be. 196. Avengers 196. Where are you? Here we go. 4.5. So yeah, this has become kind of a hot book. So I'm going to put that in the any category. Avengers 195, which I can't remember exactly what the key issue is here, but 9.6 to be worth. It's got a little weirdness, I think, a little dirt up in the corner here or something, and but this one might be worth an assessment. We'll see. Maybe it'll come through. I said 9.6. Yep, 9.6. Okay. All right. So then we have Astonishing X-Men number 4. I think this is the first appearance of Sword. This is not quite consistently above $100 yet, so I'm going to put that aside. We have Astonishing X-Men number 1. It's a great Wolverine claw cover. Once again, not consistently above. This would need some pressing work, but I'm going to set it aside for now. Eventually, maybe we'll get there. This is a great title. Animal Man. This is number 1. If this would be a great candidate for an HBO series, so I'm kind of thinking of this more as a spec. But it's a spec that if it ever got adapted successfully, it could be a long-term collectible like a Watchmen or a Sandman. It's that good. Animal Man number 1. Okay, so right now it's a 9. It's got to be a 9.8. I think I'm going to put that in the any category. Of course, I'm doing one thing wrong here. Putting stuff in the any category, as you can see if you look above, but even the any category has to go into different tiers potentially. You've got the 1975 and after, and the pre-1975. So looking through what I've got here, I've got one pre-1975. So this actually has to go in a little bit separate category. Same thing with, but I can split these later, but I'll keep these in. If I get some that are unlikely, I'll pre-1975s that are 9.2 and above. I don't think I have anything that perfect right now, but even so, getting that old, I'm probably not going to be putting them into like a pre-screen. They're either going to go or they're not going to go. So let me keep those apart like that. Okay, let's more out. Okay, Angela number 1. So, character that was created by Neil Gaiman in Spawn. And then when Gaiman had kind of his falling out with McFarlane and Image, when they started to use his characters without asking him, moved it over to Marvel. So Marvel now has Angela and is part of their universe now. So very interesting character in that reason. One of the few that's made that transition. Maybe besides Invincible might be the only one that I can think of right now. Or when a company buys another company, like the Charlton Heroes that ended up in DC. But anyway, so Angela number 1. I don't think... 9.6, so let's see, maybe. Yeah, actually, this is pretty good issue. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the 9.6 pre-screen. All right. We've got Batman Adventures number 408. I believe this is like the first appearance of Tim Drake. I should know. I don't remember. This has to be a 9.8. Wow. I would have said, if you asked me offhand if this is a potential, I would have said no based on how long it's been in my collection, but it looks pretty good. I'll probably go back through these just to check the back and everything, but for now I'm going to put this in the 9.8 category. All right, so then we have Avengers 260. So I think it's the first cover appearance of Nebula. Avengers 260. Nope, this is not really worth it anymore, so I had 2 copies of that. I'm going to put those here. Jim Starlin's run on Captain Marvel, fantastic stuff. Captain Marvel 31. I used to have, for a long time, the only copy I had sun fading on the bottom of this, and so this one just always looks so bright to me, based on what I was used to looking at for years. This one has a lot of cover ripples, will have to be pressed nicely. Anyway, so Captain Marvel 31 has to be a 9.2 to be 100 or more. After a press, maybe I'm going to put it in there. You know what? I'm going to put that in 9.0, just in case, but this is a pre-1975, so this will end up probably in a little bit different category. Here's a Captain Marvel number 30 in the same run. Captain Marvel number 30 has to be a 9.6. Let's see, 9.6. Wow. Ooh, it's got a little weirdness up in the corner there. You know what? I'm going to also put that in 9.0 pre-screen. Just because as time goes on, these are such a key run. The first, appearance run of Thanos and stuff, that I'm sure they'll go up. So 29, Captain Marvel is a classic issue. This has to be a 9.0 to be 100 or more. And it's got a little nick up there. It does have a couple of color breaking bends, but overall not bad looking issue. What do you think there? Take a look at the edge. You can see maybe up in that upper corner there, it's got kind of a, yeah, it's got a bend, but maybe the press will take care of that. So I'm going to put that in the 9.0. Okay. I grabbed some cages. I didn't know if based on the TV series, but I don't think these are not worth it. Okay. Then, this has become a hot book recently. Bloodstone number 1. Bloodstone number 1. Well, according to the last time I looked up was 8.5. This has some a little bit of a color rub here, but I think I will put it in for the 8.5 here. So that's this position here, and then I have Bloodstone number 2. Not sure if that's worth. That's be a 9.8. It's got a bindery split down here at the very corner. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it in for 9.6 because I think that'll be worth close to the amount we need. Okay. Now, we have Black Panther number 2. This is the first appearance of Shuri. It's become hot recently, especially with the scuttlebutt that Shuri will take on the Black Panther mantle in the next movie. So as of when I was looking, this has to be a 7.5 or better. And it's definitely in that category. So I'm going to put that through the any category in the modern. All right, then I grabbed this Black Panther number 1 when Reginald Hudlin was writing it. It's got the John Romita Jr. art. Nice cover. I always like that cover. But this one is not really worth $100, even in the highest grade. So we'll wait on that, maybe eventually. Got some of the Kirby run of Black Panther. I always hated this comic, and so I've never made a habit of buying it, which is unfortunate because the first issue is worth a lot now. I know I've had a couple of copies in my hands over the years, but anyway, I've done pretty well with keeping some good stuff, but sometimes I miss out. Black Panther number 10 and 12 I've got here. So this is 12. It's got to be a 9.4. I'm going to say no. And this one has to be a 9.6. This is Black Panther number 10. 9.6. Too many spine ticks there. I've got a second issue. 9.6. Has to be. Once again, it's got some issues on the spine, so I'm going to put that aside. The Eternals, the first run with the first Jack Kirby run, I really only have a couple issues of that. Here's a number 16. Eternals number 16 has to be a 9.8. Got 2 copies. The second one, it shows some, it's not fading exactly. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like the colors kind of bleached out of this a little bit. 9.8. It's got a nice bend down here. I'm gonna put that aside. Okay.